I'm Trinity, and I'm the tutor of TRiCiTY Tribe. A big welcome to the channel. This is the first video. This is the first video for the channel, and I want to welcome you all. Yes, I'm basically here because I want to help students. That's why I'm basically here. A quick snapshot to the whole discussion for the day is that I teach physics, I teach maths, I teach chemistry, but I love to teach physics more. Yeah, right. So the reason why I'm here is because I want to help students get to understand physics and maths better, and I am bringing creative teaching to the online space. I also want to help students find physics and maths very easy in high school, because I realize that most students don't have a good teacher, they don't have a good textbook, and they don't really have a creative mindset. But these things can be instilled. If you have a good teacher, I'm a good teacher. If you have a good textbook, I have a good textbook. And if you have a creative mindset, I can make your mind become a creative mind. Yeah. So, is that I will be teaching you here on YouTube. I'll be making notes. I will be sharing my notes to you. You can download my notes. You can study my notes and get better at physics and maths in high school. The first thing you have to understand is that physics is very simple, and to understand physics, you have to know that the fastest way to get physics better into your mind is to see physics as, alright, what's happening? The first thing you need to do is to see physics as, okay, I'm getting used to this stuff here. So the first thing you have to do is this: you have to see physics as a subject that deals with science. When you talk about physics, you're talking about the physical, alright? The physical. So physics has to do with everything physical. Anything physical. Anything physical you can see in the natural world. Do you understand? Whatever you can see in the natural world, physics has to do with it. Think about anything you can think of. Whatever you can feel in the natural world, be it wind, right? Yeah, wind. You have water, you have earth material, you have what else? Yeah, you even have things like flames, things you can't really touch but you can feel. So physics deals with a lot of things you can see, anything physical. Alright. Anything physical. And when it comes to physics, you're basically working with energy. Alright, energy. You're working with time. Do you understand? Working with time, you're working with energy, you're working with weight. Alright? You're working with weight. You're working with things like length, or you can say distance. So when it comes to physics, you are dealing with this terminology. These basic concepts are what interact with physics. Do you understand? Energy, distance, You're dealing with weight, like I said earlier. You're dealing with time. What else again? These are the basic concepts you deal with in physics. So when you see how these things relate with one another, how they interact with one another, how you connect them together, you are already playing with physics. Alright. So the first step to take In trying to understand physics as a high school student is this: physics has different branches, but the most common or the most basic ones for your level in high school, you can start with motion. Anything that has to do with motion, things like moving objects. You have heat, all right, hot and cold temperature. You have things like yes, you have yes, you have okay, you have waves, you have optics, all right. You have now you're telling me that your heat is what you can also refer to as thermodynamics. Do you understand? In waves, you have things like sound, you have things like light, alright? And you have other set of things in waves. You have things now in physics also we have another branch of physics, electromagnetism. Electromagnetism. And you also have modern physics. Modern physics. So when you break this up, when you break physics into these parts, it becomes much easier. Right? Then you have this simple thing before you, and this is it. Physics is simple. All you need is what? You need, alright, a creative mindset. Right? You need a good teacher. You need a good textbook. Right. So I'll be teaching you creatively. I'll be teaching you nicely. Is that correct? I don't know. I'll be teaching you well enough, and I'll recommend good textbooks for you to learn physics. So I want you to share this to your friends and family, to your fellow high school students who are in need of tutoring. And if you want to be tutored personally, you can contact me through my WhatsApp details. You can find it in the link below. You can find it in the description of my channel. You will also find the link to this lecture notes. All right. You will find the link to this lecture notes beneath the description link. Nice to meet you once again. I'm so glad to have you here. All right. Bye bye.